Princess Jen. Welcome to Princess Jen channel. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Guys, this is what I end up with. I ended up with 2 fridges because the first fridge wasn't working and I had to end up getting a second fridge. Now when I went back to the store, they told me that I have to leave the new one for 24 hours before I can remove what's in the old one. Well, this is a brand new fridge. I just bought it the 28th of December. This one here to the right. Now they just delivered this other one today, this morning, and I am supposed to keep it for 24 hours, they say, before I could plug stuff in it. Now, this is what happened. This is the dilemma. I had to pay $50 to deliver the second fridge, and they want me to pay another $50 to return this one. The one that's not working, because as you could see, there is a towel here because the water is running when it's freezing from the back of the fridge here. Right here, let me show you my fingers. See, that's the water. It's running from the back of that fridge right there. Hey YouTube, today I'm here with another video, and I'm not too happy as to what is going on with this situation that I'm in right now. Now let's start here. On the 28th of December of last year, 2020, I bought this fridge to the right, and it's been giving me a hard time. It's not working right. It's leaking water from the back going all the way down to the floor. As you could see, I have a towel right here that catches the water from there because I almost slip and fall and twice and did not realize where the water was coming from. And eventually I decided to go and check the fridge, which I didn't expect it to come from the fridge, and then I saw the water is dripping from the back of the fridge onto the floor, and it runs down through the tiles. That's why it was slippery. Now I went to the store and I explained my situation to them, and they gave me a return, and they said to me they are going to have someone deliver the fridge, and it would cost me $75 to have the delivery person deliver the fridge. Though it wasn't my fault because it's their problem. The fridge is a lemon. Now, this is what happened. The guys came, they delivered the fridge, and when they came, they said to me, it's $100, $50 to bring in this new one, and $50 to return that one that's the problem one to the store. If we were going to the dump, we would only charge you $75, but since we are going to the store, it's going to be like a second delivery, so that would be $50 more. So I would have to pay $100. So this is what happened. I said to the guy, I am only paying you $50 for the one that you just delivered, and I am going to call the store manager and talk to them and tell them if they want the other fridge, they're gonna have to come to my house and pick it up. He said, should I call the manager for you? He did, and she said to me it was a misunderstanding. I have to pay $100 because that's what the fee is. I said, okay, well, I'm sorry. I thought I was only gonna have to pay $75, but I'm not paying $100. Anyway, the guy left, and he said to call him back before 3 o'clock so that he can come back and pick up the lemon fridge. Okay. After he was gone,
few moments later,
I called the store manager. When I called the store manager, I told her exactly what the situation is, and I refused to pay the $100. I'm only paying the $50, which I already had paid the guy. So she said, okay, I will take care of the other $50. I'll call the guy and I'll let him know that I'm going to pay for him to return this fridge, which was what should have happened in the first place. Guys, I'm not even asking them for compensation for my pain and torture, for me almost falling twice in my floor. and also the fear of this thing on the fridge that has the reading that says caution electrical shock. I will show you a little bit of that in a minute. Now, this is what I had to deal with. There, as you could see, danger, risk of explosion. See it there? Danger, risk of fire or explosion. Caution, risk of fire of explosion. Caution, risk of fire explosion. Dispose of properly in accordance with federal or legal refrigerations, flammable refrigerant use. Caution, risk of fire or explosion due to puncture or refrigerant tubing. Follow handling instructions and carefully flammable refrigerant use. So this is why, guys, I am so scared. I am really, this is really a stressful thing for me to have to deal with. You know, it's really not good. I have not been able to relax because of all the water that's been coming down from the back of this fridge. Take a look at this. See, again, before I go, guys, as you can see, the amount of water that's running down from this fridge, and that's the reason why I have to return it to the store, because I'm not sure why it's leaking back there. As you could see, the water is dripping from behind here. And how can I deal with this? And I have to still pay. Every minute they want me to tell me about paying money to carry it back and carry it here and there. So guys, based on what happened, if they are not giving me the satisfaction that I need, I am going to have to go to License and Consumer Affairs, because I feel we consumers have rights. And this is one of the things that I'm going to have to do, which I don't like to really go through that route, but I am going to have to go and let the law take its course on this if they refuse to pay the money to take this fridge out of my house. And hopefully, keep my fingers crossed that this new fridge they gave me is not going to have the same problem, because this would be something else. That means I would have to pay another $50 or $75 to get this one out of my house, where actually they would tell me $100, because that's what they said for this one, to return that one, and this one to bring it in is another $100. So pray with me that this not happen to me, and it's gonna be handled in a good way. Now, I refuse to return the second fridge because I am not going to pay for the second fee. Well, actually, that would be a third fee, because I had to pay for them to deliver this first one. Then I have to still pay for them to return that one of $50. And then, of course, I just paid another $50. So that would be $150 for delivering and redelivering and returning the fridges. So tell me, guys, should I pay the money, or should I just go to consumer and let them know what was going on? Because I feel I have right as a consumer. So let's see what happens with this. So